They're out there trying to do cruise missiles for the little BD-5J jet aircraft. And he's got a lot of time flying different types of airplanes. At Airshow Center, Chuck Lischer, right down the deck at all. 260 horsepower, the IO-540 working for him. Picks his nose up, rolls the airplane around a couple of times. Now he's slanting himself down to see that airplane about a 4 to 5 pods that she slammed that time. This airplane is powered by an IO-540 light building engine, 6-cylinder horizontally opposed air-cooled engine. Again, vertical penetration is not one of the big things going to happen today. You're going to see these spiraling climbs by Chuck this afternoon. Get the airspeed and speedy once. Flies away from ground 45, picks it up, rolls a couple times, then looking over sort of get back to Airshow Center. One thing different about the F-260, most airplanes are designed to be piloted by the pilot in the left seat. Being a combat-style designed airplane, the pilot is flying to the right-hand side of the cockpit of the airplane, which puts the throttle in your left hand and the stick in your right hand, and all the flight instruments are on the right-hand side of the cockpit of the airplane. Down behind the trees, there on the deck, Chuck takes the airplane, picks the nose up. Nice big old roll across, big old barrel roll takes the airplane, rolling around. It's a pretty gold and blue paint scheme on the F-260. This airplane can cruise all day long at 170 knots across country. That's about 200 miles an hour on your frequency speed on your car. Maximum level speed is 190 knots to 220 miles an hour. Recommended dive speed not to exceed 270 miles an hour. It carries 64 gallons of fuel on board and has a range of over 850 miles per mile. Service unit, he can fly the airplane up to 19,000 feet. Cruising right back down the deck, nice easy roll the airplane one time. Nice edge hangs it there. Holds inverted, hangs like that in the seatbelt. Kicks back over the knife edge again. Flies it right down the road with 4-point hesitation roll. Chuck Lischer controls the beautiful F-260 aircraft. It feels kind of awkward when you pitch up the knife edge, just standing on that top rudder holding the airplane where you want it. And when I say top rudder, you got left and right, but when you're on knife edge, your left foot's on top, that's going to be the top rudder that time. With the knife edge right and knife edge left, the top rudder is always going to be the top rudder, not left or right. Chuck brings it back down behind the trees, right down the deck, easy back to stick again, rolls the airplane, hard away from the ground. This is one of his climbing 360 degrees. Instead of going vertical and disappearing on us, he picks us up, pulls back, and keeps climbing the airplane. Pilot's license taught flying while attending San Diego State University. He graduated with a 1,500 flight time while 1974 received his first FAA letter of unlimited aerobatic competency for any altitude to climb in the airplane. Chuck was the founder and lead of Team America, a very successful award-winning formation aerobatic team. He flew 709 performances from 1984 through 1996. In 1997, in conjunction with Electronics Arts, Chuck created the James Combat Simulations F-260. 2 years, he performed 117 solo acts at 50 air shows. I can climb against F-260 around the airport. Chuck currently has up 9,000 hours logged in 70 different types of aircraft. He has flown more than 1,000 aerobatic performances in more than 100 different air show sites in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Flew that plane to Bermuda, folks. He has over 1,000 media and VIP planes. If this is a two-place airplane, you can't put somebody alongside. He does take media flights with him. He is the most experienced F-260 airshow pilot in the world with over 4,000 flight hours in F-260. If that wasn't enough, he's also a commercial pilot, a flight instructor, a ground instructor, an airframe and power plant mechanic license, and he is an FAA designated aerobatic competency evaluator, better known as an ACE. Demonstrates that 16-point hesitation roll without an airplane every 16 times with 360 plus. Come on, tell me. Oh, 22.5 degrees. Come on. Stop an airplane every 22.5 degrees. Now, there's nothing in front of him that says stop it here. That's where those years and years of practice come in, knowing when to stop the airplane. Make 16 equal rotations. Chuck also holds what they call a ground level aerobatic or flies to the right down the deck. He can roll the wheels and run if he wants to. Formation aerobatic and also improves the surface zone. He lives, that's one of the West Coast buddies out here today. He lives in California. Hanging upside down, pushing forward with sticker, something about negative G. Trying to push himself out the top side of the canopy, that F-260. Also flying for us in California today, we have Mr. Eric Beard, and that's beautiful, beautiful Yak 54 to be flying for us here shortly. I think he's next on our program.